Oh, cool. I think this is actually working. Possibly. I don't actually know. I'll guess that it is. Hello, everybody. I'm streaming, apparently. I say everybody. There's absolutely no one here. I need to get out quick if I'm actually going to do a quali lap. And I've got no idea what any of the settings are going to be like, because this was a very last minute half-assed idea. I'm trying... Oh, dear. Just need to get a clean lap in. I'm 18th. Number 18 even. That's the wrong button. Let's get rid of that one. Let's get rid of that one as well. Just taking it easy on the outlap. If anyone's actually watching, do say hi in chat, because I have the facility to read that. That's fancy. I don't do that much. I've got no idea. Oh, actually, don't look up mid-corner. That's not a very good idea at all. I just say that. Just thinking I don't know where the bit of me is actually on the screen, but that's why I was looking over to check. Kind of obscuring the dash unintentionally. I just thought I'd chuck it in the middle. What, do you need to see my dash? You don't really need to see my dash. I'll have the other bits of HUD up for the race. If anyone knows iRacing and is in chat, I could have a couple of questions, because there are settings I still want to change that I've just never got round to bothering to change. That corner's much more fun when it's flat out, and in this car it just isn't quite, which is unfortunate. That corner's more fun when I get it right, which on this occasion I didn't. Alright, this might be the only timed lap, because I didn't get out very promptly. So I'm not going to drive at 10 tenths, I'm just going to try and get a solid banker in. I've done this combination a good few times now, so I should be able to drive at 9 tenths relatively easily. This is one of the trickier corners, because again it's right on the edge of flat out. You really want to be getting on the inside of that curb, just had a little bit of a lift mid-corner. And this one's always tricky to judge as well. Ideally you want to be on the throttle as soon as you can. It's a long straight, but that wasn't brilliant. It's all about picking your braking point down here, which is just before the 100 metre board. I'm only going to use third, but I'm going to miss the apex and run wide on exit, which isn't ideal. Not the end of the world, but not great. Nice flat out kink. And then setting up for another very fast corner. Oh, I'm not super comfortable with that one. Just a little bit loose all the way through the corner there. That was losing speed. I always brake too late for that corner, so I've started braking really early for it. Mostly because I was struggling with my exit to this one, and it just makes that a bit easier. Careful. Nearly took an off track there. Tiny touch of the brake through there just to settle the car. Flat out through this penultimate corner. And we're braking on about the line there. Nice and straight, and then there we go. Well, that's a really early apex. Don't run off. Oh, that was dreadful end to the... Look at that delta. Oh, you can't see the delta. I just lost at least 2 tenths. Oh, okay. We might get another lap in. 47.7. That's dreadful. That's... On the off chance I've got time to finish this, I might just shut up and concentrate. Hasn't been the best start to the lap. Let's compare it to my session best. Hello Ben, thank you for the heads up. This really was a last minute decision to see if this would work, so there's going to be a lot of things wrong, not just from my driving. That was a much better final corner and a much better lap. It's not bad, I'll take a 46.5. I think my last time I did this was a 46.3, but that was in the open tuning one. Game. I've got no idea if that's gonna. How does that compare to? How do I get the game volume? No idea how you get the game volume. Audio output. Add existing desktop audio. Let's try that one. Let me know if that's worked. I have a feeling it won't have. Video capture device. I really suck at this. Screen, I think, because iRacing, last time I tried to share my screen, it didn't like doing it through the program because of how it boots up from. I started with the UI and I didn't get the other thing. What if I just turn that on? That might work. Add audio output. Let's just make a new one. Device. That one. Right, that should work. There we
go. One to go. Next time by.
Yeah, I think that might be very loud, actually.
We've put in plenty of fuel to finish the race. Closed. Pit road is closed.
It looks like it's working on my end. Probably, yeah. I think it should be working now, though. Just let me know if it is now or not. Where am I qualified? 13th.
Get start 12. Go.
Sorry to everyone else. Okay, that's not too bad. Awesome. Brilliant. Where's the straight bit? I'll just turn the game audio right down, see if that helps. Ben, I pray you stick around for this race until after, so I can get back into the settings, because I have a couple of questions about settings I haven't been able to find yet. that I'd really appreciate your help with. How long is this race? I can't remember. 15 minutes? 20? I want to have a look at the fastest lap in here was a 45.0. My absolute best in race with an open setup is a 45.3, so I'm not touching that guy. But I mean, any of the guys in the low 46s, a couple of places ahead, could be fun with. Oh, the guy behind me was close. How many people have we actually got here? 25. And where have I qualified? 13th as number 18. I'll take that. I am literally slap bang in the middle of the pack though, which is where you usually don't want to be for race starts, because that's where all the carnage is. Maybe not that much. Oh, I need to turn that back up a bit, do I? That's about splitting the difference, I think. Look at me doing technology things. I'm really no good at technology things. Hence me calling them technology things. But hey, it's working. So I've just jumped out the other version of this race with the LMP3s, which is a half-hour race, and I miscalculated the fuel. First time I actually got to the end of that race, and I was short by a lap, which was rather infuriating. But I'm mainly still just trying to keep that safety rating as high as I can. I should be A licensed by now, and I'm not. I'm in the promotion zone for the end of the season, but I really wanted to get the fast track. Oh, they've gone already. I think they've gone. Better start than the guy on my inside. Sneaky half look up the inside. Haven't got the exit for that. I'll do it again though. He left me far too much space. I could have committed to that. Oh, he's going to give me room on the outside though. Thank you. Do I have auto fuel on? I have auto fueling on, so when I box it adds the correct amount. But it's the fact that I started with the wrong amount, and you don't usually make a pit stop. Now I'm getting a phone call. What brilliant timing. Oh, that's too deep. That gives me a shit exit as well. I've gone too wide into this corner far too many times. Come on, I want to latch on to the cars ahead. Oh, yes, go too wide. You two fight. Just pushes wide. Need to get that later turn in and get it better. Felt quite nice getting to that inside. Oh, go on, capitalise. Squeeze. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Go away, Porsche. No, go away, Porsche. Don't send it here. It's a terrible place to send it. Because that's going to happen to you. Shouldn't have sent it, should ya? Oh, little mistake from the Merc. Oh, that's wide, that's wide, that's wide. Fucking hell. Seriously, Porsche. Absolute lunge just to stick your nose in. Man, stop going for half arse, for fuck's sake. You can have the inside, but I ain't going to give you any more room than you need, because I want the inside here. Oh, that's a bit deep in. starting to lose grip all the way around that corner. It's not good for the tyres. Only a short race though, so I don't have to worry about them too much. Goddamn TC bog. I'd turn the bloody thing off if I could. It's a bit deep into there, it's not ideal. Bit deep into there, that's not ideal. It's not a very good couple of corners from me. I'm really letting that Merc get away. I think defending from the Porsche is the primary aim now. Oh, that was a bit much. Surprised I got away with that on 1x for that. Seriously? It's a fucking late apex corner. Going for a late apex is not an invitation for a dive bomb. Fucking seriously? Come on, man. We both could have been fighting with that Mercedes for a top 10 if you hadn't kept sending it on me, number 8. But here we are, fighting with each other. If you're going to get past me, don't hold me up. How do you like that one? Oh shit, he's baited me into going way too deep. Fuck's sake, that's all. That was dreadful. Again, just sticking his nose in. Not the finest rejoin in the world, but there's a little bit of a gap there. I don't think I held up the guy behind too much. Maybe should have let him go, as you suggested, but it was fun having a fight. It gets boring if you take the sensible option every time. How long we got left? About halfway through. See if I can get in amongst this lot up here. Man, this is a hell of a pack. So I'm down to 17th, which is a drop of, what, 4 spots from my start. 6 from down from where I was running, but I'm still 1 ahead of where I'm ranked to be, so not far from the end of the world. Oh, that was distracting myself. I don't think that was him spun, Ben, out the final corner, if that's the one you mean. I couldn't tell on the way in, but on the way out, I checked the mirror and it looked like a Merc. Unless you literally saw the name go past and I got it wrong. I haven't got a clue what his name was. He's number 8, I know that, I think. Or was that the Beam? It might have been the Merc ahead that was number 8. One of my biggest weaknesses always has been, and always seemingly will be, making clinical overtakes. Not the best at... wasn't I? I'm really not the best at just getting the move done and getting clear. I'm too tentative to make the big moves, the big dives. Too cautious. Alright. Too early on the way in for that corner. Could have had a run on the Porsche. Could go for a dive. Do I go for a dive? Where did he brake? Come on, Porsche. I wanted to get into the pack, but you're falling away from the three ahead, and they're falling away from the guy ahead of it as well. I don't think that was on the track on the way out there, mate. Nor was that inside from you or me. I'm surprised I got away with that one. Oh, I've turned in too late checking the mirror. Don't know why I was checking the mirror. There's no one immediately behind me. Again, early apex is not what you want there. Yeah. Been playing Forza for too long. Much better Porsche from the exit. Much better exit from the guy ahead that time. I feel like I got a little bit of pace on these guys, but I know they are fighting. Don't know what I was doing with my hands there. Oh, that's late in. So the first couple of times I drove this track, it was in MX-5s and Toyota 86s and the 488 Challenge. See you later, bud. And they were all flat out through the final two corners, and this just isn't. Not quite. Two in two corners, I'll take that! Poor sod. Right, that is a particularly shiny purple Mercedes. We can't be having that. Find a second to catch him though. Well, that will help because that's a really wide entry. He might get a good exit from that though. I don't think he intended it. That was far too much understeer. Third to last corner, I thought I was going off then. feel like I've forgotten how to take that final corner. I can get a late apex, just not today. And I've only caught the guy in front by 2/10. This is the last lap, so. Is that all? That's my fastest lap, 46.5. It's not dreadful, but I qualified quicker than that. Oh, he's a little wide there. Is he feeling the pressure? Not really close enough, but... Oh, that's deep. Shit. It's not often I dropped a second through there. I don't use second at all at this track. The first 2 gears in this Aston are so ridiculously short. I don't know why it's even got 2 below third. Oh, that's not the oversteer you want. Woohoo! Getting a bit too eager, trying to really push him under pressure for the last couple of corners. Oh, now yep, too much. Damn it. It's not bad though. Finishing a race with, I'm going to assume 2x. I'm starting to have some hardware issues creep in the last few days. Getting rather annoying. Missing downshifts and a few just like collateral failures of the wheel hub stopping. Like, you can still turn left and right, but I can't change gear, I can't use any of the buttons on the wheel, so it's like the hub thing that's... But... I'll take that. P15, still ahead of where I was meant to be, with a big old issue. Might just... don't know what lap it was about halfway, wasn't it? So lap 4 maybe? I'm behind the Porsche, let's see what happens with the Porsche. Started on the back straight. Whew. This is quite a nice move around the outside. I prefer doing the outside than the inside. Just because I mentioned with the Aston having such a long third gear, it's hard to get the pickup on the inside tight line. Get a really nice exit from the outside line though. He just stuck his nose in and scared me off. Absolutely scared off. And then I didn't actually make any overtakes after that, did I? So 25 seconds off the lead, where I was running up here somewhere with the number 8 Porsche. He didn't wreck himself, he actually finished 11th. Damn. How was my lap times? That's him, not me. .47s, 46.9, 47.0, 46.8. Yeah, it's not terrible pace. I don't think my open setup is particularly better than the fixed one. I think I can run it a bit lighter because it's not a lot fuel load. Drive the whole way around the track. Oh, thank you very much. I did not know that. I will absolutely do that. But it's a nice little buff. I'll take that. Oh yeah, gotta get that +1 iRating. Check me out. Oh, so best lap in the race compared to those around was pretty similar in the end. That was the guy in 11th. He had 46.0 to be fair, so he had better peak pace. I keep having issues with Porsches in this series. Oh, right, Ben. Question time. There's a couple of settings I haven't found yet. I'd quite like to turn off the in-game steering wheel. I think you can, because I've seen it done, but I don't know how. Any ideas? I'd also like to turn on the in-game mirrors if possible. Probably really obvious, I've just missed them. Yeah, sure. I'll jump in a Discord call. I'll stop broadcasting my audio briefly. If I can work out how. Mike. Damn it, put it back. And then just do that.
Right. So both of those settings are going to be. So let's go to like a driver. It's using my studio microphone right now. Sorry. Anyway, hello. So both of those settings are in the sim itself. So join one of the practice sessions or go to a test drive or something like that. Nah, you're good. iRacing's weird. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I almost said something bad there for a second, then I remembered you're streaming.